Hey guys, it's Pieces by Liz here, and today is another Create This Book 2 episode. I am so excited for today. I've got my voiceover all set up, so we actually get a couple of drawings for once. So I'm just really excited about this. And if you like the way this video has been filmed, please tell me in the comments below. So the first thing we will be doing is create a shock, which is basically doing something that you wouldn't normally do, what's unusual. And so immediately what came to my mind is doing realism. Little of you know this, but I actually do realism every now and then. And I never share it on my channel because that's just not what I enjoy doing as much. I much prefer doing my bright, happy, just crazy characters. Those are just my favorite things to do, and so I normally share those instead. So I started off with just this simple eye, and I figured I would come back to it maybe in another future episode to kind of add to that page. So there's the finished product. I didn't have all my materials for some reason. Some of them had went missing. So this is what I had, and I think it turned out pretty good. It's not my best eye, not my worst eye that I've ever done. So, yeah, I was pretty happy with this one. I also was not able to get my paint pen to work, so I couldn't really add highlights the way I wanted to. And here I am just going back through and adding in the blackest of blacks. It didn't really want to show up. I don't know if it's just the paper in the book or what, but some of my pencils did not want to work on this. But there it is. I am signing my name, and it is about time we moved on to the next one in just a moment, apparently. I'm still getting used to doing voiceovers since this is my first one. So if my timing's a little off, give me some grace about it. So here I am turning to create a neon page. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I love the neon colors. You don't even have to watch my channel for a while. You know I like bright colors. So I started sketching out this little elf girl. She was originally just going to be a regular person, but I thought an elf would look cool. And so once I got the body in place, I stopped the time lapse for a second so I could kind of share this idea. I really love neon colors, and I thought a cool way to show it would be to add these awesome shapes in the background and kind of make them a little abstract. You'll see how they turn out at the end of this drawing. So here I go back onto the time lapse where I start adding the clothes. I really love just how easy the time lapse makes it because you don't have to watch me sketch every single line and how long it takes. I love this little sketch. It looks so good. I really love the hair, and of course, I had to write neon on the shirt as not to be so obvious, but I did. So here I go. I'm lining the drawing. I don't like lining. It is my least favorite step, but I know it brings out my art so much more, so I do it anyways, and I've actually been enjoying it more lately. So I'm lining her roller skates because she is a roller skater. And there I go. So now that it's lined, the life looks like it's been sucked out of it now that the sketches are gone. But don't worry, we'll bring some life back to this drawing with the coloring stage. One of my favorite parts of drawing is just the coloring. I love being able to make it super bright. So here I go. I'm laying down this nice mid-tone skin. I think it looks really good, and it definitely will make the bright colors pop. So I'm going in, adding, first off, the neon hair. I love this orange to pink fade she's got going on. It's just such a pretty gradient. And I added a neon red shirt, added some yellow details, and I went to coloring the skates. So while I'm coloring the skates, I'm going to go ahead and tell you a little bit about this drawing. So this drawing was really just inspired by the theme neon. It makes me think of roller skating and wearing the just awfully bright clothes. And just this awfully bright hair is all I could think of. So I did that, and I decided to make her an elf. Here I go, adding my favorite part, the highlights. Highlight there, highlight there, highlight there, highlight there. You know, if you've been watching me, you know I love to add highlights. Though they are a bit of an annoying step to add, I just think they bring out so much in a drawing. So, there I go. You know, my normal forehead highlights, cheek highlights, nose highlights, eye highlights, shoulder highlights, because you know, who doesn't have shoulder highlights? So, I really love this drawing, how it came out. I know I'm still adding highlights, but I love how it came out. I think it looks amazing and is actually one of my favorite elf drawings to date, which is crazy to me. I just really love it. So I signed my name, and this drawing, I would call it finished. As you see my hands move around, because you know, I do a lot of hand motions. Oh yeah, I went back over the neon with some white highlights in the middle to kind of make it look brighter. It didn't really do much, and it does not show up on camera, but hopefully you notice the difference. So for the final drawing of the day, I thought I would do a fun prompt. This one is create a mess. Now, I know it kind of looks normal at the start and everything, but this drawing gets really messy, and I thought about, like, just not sharing it because it's not my favorite, but I really think I need to share it because you don't have to be perfect, but at least you're unique. That was the big point of this drawing is, you know, no one's perfect, so why, like, think that you are? You may not be perfect, but at least you're unique. You're different. You're special. And that's what I feel with this drawing because it is very unique. It's a mess. Let's be honest. It's a mess, but it's a unique mess. No one can make a mess exactly like I did just now. So I thought it would be a cool thing to end on and just a fun one. Like, I had so much fun doing that. I know I just did a bunch of random scribbles, and a lot of the random scribbles are just feathers because that's what I do when I'm trying to be a little bit messier, is I do feathers. But there it is. That is the finished one. So here are all of the drawings we did. The create a mess, the create a shock, which really love, but my favorite is definitely the create a neon page. It's the most to my aesthetic, is the most I love. It was just my favorite. So thank you guys for watching. I hope y'all like this new video format. It does help me make shorter videos. So yeah, see you guys next time.